Okay, here we go. Bruno Martini up the far end near the boat, down this bottom end. Wow, what a start down this bottom end from, it looked like Matteo Yakino.
Yakino, Isaac, Amado.
Yeah, look at that. Matteo Yakino, he means business right now. Goya not with the best start, but definitely with devastating board speed. Johan So, actually a bit deeper now. So is Amado Vrieswijk. Out in front, though, Matteo Yakino. He's looked very good in all the races we've seen so far. Just super calm, collected, just really steady. And he's been at the front in nearly every race we have watched that he's been involved in. In second place at the moment, Nico Goya. Can Matteo Yakino hold him off for the whole race? At the moment, he's doing his best to do that. But we know Goya has got that extra burst of speed, but there's some tricky jibes coming up. So Matteo Yakino rounding first, then Goya in second place. Then we've got Bruno Martini in third. Then we've got, Bruno has gone down. It looked pretty tricky. At the front, it looks like it's going to be a two-way battle between the Frenchman, Nico Goya, and the race leader at the moment, Matteo Yakino. He looks upset. He looks frustrated. I'm not quite sure exactly what happens, but he's not happy. He looked like he was trying to blame something, so it'll be interesting to see that back on the replay at the end. Matteo Yakino is holding him off. Is Nico Goya playing with him? We will find out.
Waiting just this moment.
Yeah, rainbow is coming up, so plenty of rain in that background. Let's hope it doesn't pull out the wind. But Matteo Yakino at the moment leading ahead of Nico Goya. If Matteo Yakino can win this final elimination 2, he will be leading the event here in SYLT after 2 eliminations. Nico Goya has got some work to do here. Big fight behind him. Benedetti up into third, and then Amado Vrieswijk maybe fighting with him. And we've got Matthias Isaac, Johan So behind him. At the front of the fleet, though, Matteo Yakino is like, he's still there. He's like, what? Just, it's like a little annoying wasp buzzing around him.
But he looks really steady.
He looks really steady, but I don't know. He seems like he's like, who is it? Where are you?
If you have Goya behind you, they all know he's one of the fastest.
Here we go. He's pushing now. Goya pushing hard as we come into this third jibe mark. Matteo Yakino holding him off at the moment. Goya pushing him down and then pulling back up. And there he goes. Makes his move. Goya makes his move on the inside. Can he get another overlap? He does get a bit of an overlap and Goya goes through on the inside. Oh, and he's pushed the jibe a bit too hard. And Yakino's gone through and Goya's actually come off the foil. What a disaster for Nico Goya. It looked like he was playing with him. He made the move and it didn't go well and he has lost out, and Matteo Yakino has really nailed this one. This has got to be the race win here for Matteo Yakino with 1 jibe mark to go, and it's an absolute disaster for Nicolas Goya. Wow, that was it. That was really nice to see that.
It looks like it got really light as Yakino keeps pumping.
That's usually what happens, though, when you get the rain. Like, after the rain, it does get a bit funky. And we have seen a bit of rain on that right-hand side. Who is in second and third? It looks like Amado and Matthias Isaac, but can't quite see it. I think it's Matthias Isaac.
And then Amado.
Yeah. So, at the moment, Matteo Yakino, 1 jibe mark to go. He's got Matthias Isaac in second place. Amado Vrieswijk in third. But here we go. The Italian jibing through. Needs a good jibe. Shifting his feet. Great jibe from the Italian. Second place, Matthias Isaac. Then we've got Amado Vrieswijk. Be a good first couple of elimination for him. 2 third places. Benedetti coming through. And then Johan So. But Matteo Yakino looks like he will draw a win in this second elimination here in SYLT. Day number 1. Matteo Yakino, the Italian. It looks like it's all coming together. He's had a pretty consistent year, but he's had to really fight for it. He looks like he's in really good form here in SYLT on the opening day. And he will take the second elimination with a very comfortable victory in the end after Nicolas Goya making that challenge on him. and then crashing out on that jibe mark. So Matteo Yakino wins it. He claims it for sure. Mateus Isaac, really good race from him in second place. Amado Vrieswijk, solid as ever in third. And then looks like Benedetti in fourth, Johan So in fifth. And we'll have to look later on to see who was the other places. Nicholas Goya, though, wow. He caused that himself. He could have stayed behind, I think, Yakino for a bit longer.
Yeah, it was windy before, but I made the right choice. I kept the powerful foil, just put the 8. And in the end, during the procedures, like came some rain and the wind dropped. So it was a good decision.
And you had Nico on your tail, right close.
Yeah, it was really close. I saw him shooting down for the jibe, but I thought like that jibe is always tricky, always light. So I checked and I was like, no, I'm just gonna focus on the wave. It was the right choice. He got stuck and I made it on foil, and nice racing. It's cool.
Good job, man.
Thank you.